I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark. Don't forget Jerry.
Now with more
Dan.
And Steve.
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark.
Hey, it's Brian Posehn. You're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
With Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hey, Brian.
Hello,
Hi,
Brian.
Brian. Hi.
All my friends are here.
We're back.
All of
them.
How do you doodle?
Isn't that the shittiest Hank Williams Jr.? All my friends are here. And that's not rowdy.
All my friends are here, so can we get our table?
Yeah, all my friends are
passive friends.
We're all
are-
ready to sit down.
No, we've got some donors, but we'll do that after the next break. What do you got? What happened last time?
Well, let's talk about it. Our anti-heroes were dodging the cops out in Yellowtown after setting a hut on fire and defeating a few eagle-mounted assholes. We are now approaching some yellow woods, following a road just off the road because every time we make eye contact with somebody, they murder us to death or we murder them to death a few dozen times. We are approaching some mountainous areas as well. What will our heroes do? Will they murder people to death? Probably. Will they throw some sort of explosive attack into someone's testicles, like so much undercarriage of an AT-AT walker in Empire Strikes Back?
Spoiler alert.
Only
there goes my
time
testicle
will
thing.
What?
Those testicles were my father.
Episode 7 spoilers. Let's talk about them. All right.
They're all over the fucking toys, and they're driving me crazy.
I won't look at them. Don't you tell me about them.
You walk through a store and
Yeah.
you see a toy, and all of a sudden you find out something new about the movie.
I skipped Force Friday. Not interested.
It's
Let's see a
really
movie.
pissing me off.
Let's see a movie.
Yeah.
You know, I got a
Nerd pencil.
I tricked my my Honda out. Spoiler alert.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You did not try with that one.
Jesus Christ. Go back to the old references.
Did you see me thinking of that one while I was saying it?
Fucking.
What happened to the Swiffer
Leave
commercials?
Jesus out of this.
Do you have a joke for louvers, too?
And Dash.
Yeah,
The Dash bus.
Yeah, I gotta get my willies tricked out too. Trick out my willies. Any color as long as it's black. And we'll be right back with your joke suggestions after this.
What were we talking about?
Let's just call it
All
here.
right, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you next
Ladies
time
and
on
gentlemen,
Nerd
if
Poker.
you don't remember,
Dungeons
some
and
of us
Dragons.
are elfie types, some of us are wizard types. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to go into some woods. Let's go in these woods. I want to see if there's some trolley shit, right?
So you're heading into some yellow woods. I'm gonna say that it's what time in the morning is it? Maybe 11 noonish. So it's daytime. We're not dealing with any twilight or dawn or anything. Everything is up. That's gonna be up.
Okay.
And it's very very warm. I'd say everything in Celsius, but I don't want to look pretentious.
You say
But it's very 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 warm. You're in a desert. You're coming up on the edge of a desert forest, so it's
Oh, Dag just threw up a pile of glass.
Speaking of
You
yucca
kept those down
plant,
for 2
Brian
weeks.
just shit out some marbles.
You should have seen it, really. It's pretty great. It's like a goat at the petting zoo. It's just like...
You should
Yeah,
do that
just-
every episode. Just eat them at the end and throw them up. At the
See you guys next week. Gold.
beginning.
Hey, welcome back to Nerd Poker.
you can
I
make
think
him
the-
come out in certain numbers
The
too.
worst part is his butt makes a blah sound.
yeah, that's not his mouth.
Tell me about it.
No, it's his fully articulated anus containing a tongue and...
Yeah, it's like a monkey foot. It can grab stuff and eat a banana.
Picture
I saw his ass drink a cup of coffee at Mel's once.
you and your fucking butt larynx.
What if my ass drinks one cup of coffee? I'm awake all
Oh,
day.
Jesus.
Just like,
Your ass would not shut up about Faith No More.
No, that's what his
There's
ass
fucking,
gets cooked.
"No, man, they're great. They're great." We're like, we get it. Shut up, Brian's ass.
I like Faith No More a lot.
All right, hey, we're out of time. Thanks for listening to Nerd Poker, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye.
Now people are going to tweet at us and say, you talked about Brian's anus like it was a playable character. That's not a playable race in second edition. Maybe
I said-
Forgotten Realms.
I said
but-
Brian Zayas. It's Dr. Zayas' son, Brian.
Of course.
Brian
Sentient
Zayas.
orangutans are a playable
Brian
race.
Zayas.
Zayas.
Brian Zayas.
Brian Zayas, Brian
Brian
Zayas.
Zayas.
Rock me, Brian
I
Zayas.
love
Brian
you,
Zayas.
Brian Zayas.
That was my favorite episode of The
She
Simpsons. one that
Brianed
took
me
place
with Zayas.
in your lower digestive system.
Doon, 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 doon.
Flaming bag of dog shit. Flaming bag of dog shit. Nah, 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 nah.
Good heavens, Brian Zayas, you're beautiful.
Do, 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 do.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
At midnight today, we do the little backstage videos for social media, and Nikki Glazer is always game to do it. She's super awesome about
very
it.
funny, great.
And I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, do you want to do a backstage video?" She's like, "Yeah, sweet, awesome, let's do it." And I was like, "If you're in a rush, we actually came up with an idea. We could make this go even faster." She's like, "Great, even better." And I was like, "Sweet." We have this paper bag, and we realized it might be funny if we could digitally light it on fire, so it's like a bag of flaming poop you leave like in front of someone else's dressing room door. And she went, "Nope. What else you got?"
She's got great taste in not doing things.
Let's do this.
Anyway, hey, should we
Anyway.
get started? All right, let's hit the record
I think
button.
it's time
Which
for
one
a
is it?
break already.
Anyway,
All right.
All right, so Dag just threw up some large objects.
Okay, so let's before we continue, just to get everybody grounded, your carpet is gone. You're
Yeah.
on the ground.
We're walking.
You're walking. So you're. Let's say you're gonna start running out of food soon. I'll give you I'll give you some snacks worth. You got enough Cliff Bars to last you for maybe another 3 or 4 or 5 days. You'll be able to find stuff along the way, maybe, but who knows?
Sweet.
So tell me how damaged you are. Tell me. I'm gonna assume that you guys are gonna tuck away someplace and relearn your spells. So let's just kick it off with that.
I'm pretty fucked up, actually. I'm down 7. I've only got 17.
Okay.
Physician, heal thyself.
I shall, actually. I shall. But I want to hear everyone else's hit points first. 'Cause someone
I'm
might be
only
in the
down
worst
3,
place.
so
I'm in perfect health. I have no idea. I didn't get to go home first, so I don't have
I
my
don't
sheet.
have the what was the last thing? What was our last encounter?
The cops. Those yellow mantis-y giants on
Mounted,
eagles.
You got
Giants.
caught exposing yourself at that roller rink.
I don't have that. I'm down.
Well, I healed you a bunch, I think.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
during the fight or right before. I think I took a big hit because I was being cocky and I got
I'm looking
wasted.
for a recent mark, and I don't.
Yeah, I know I did
think
some
I'm
healing.
Okay.
That's likely. Cool.
All
Well,
right,
I will
so
heal
you guys
myself
are-
up and then I'll get you, Ken.
So you guys are heading into some giant golden yellow desert woods at 11 in the morning. What's your game plan?
How close are we to the edge of the blackness?
You saw the blackness. It looked like if you could see the whole mountain range, like it was towards the back, it looked like it was outlined in black.
We're getting closer, so it's probably harder to see that.
Yeah, I'm just
right?
wondering. if
Yeah,
maybe
right
it's-
now it just looks like golden mountains.
maybe dip in there a little bit and see what's going on.
You want to dip into that blackness?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I would say Nausicaa tries to do a little bit of a litmus test and say, I'm not afraid of the blackness. Anyone else object to heading in this direction? Anyone want to go across the water instead?
I don't know. I'm curious.
I'm game.
It's not too late, but we don't have a boat.
I'm curious and sick of the yellowness.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Okay.
Also, anytime we go in the woods, anything like that, there's a chance there could be a cave. There's a chance we could see a smaller, sort of less psychotically overpopulated area. Since 3 of these guys near each other is psychotic. It's difficult to rein in these assholes. But maybe even a cave back into the Underdark. I don't know. There's more shit in the woods, so I at least want to go in the woods.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. What are you doing? Tell me.
Exploring.
Walking towards the woods.
Yeah.
Walking towards the woods.
Through the woods. And let's
Through
keep
the
following the road, right?
Sure.
If it heads there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're following a road that is.
I think so, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the guy that I talked to on the beach was like, "Oh, that road goes that way," or something like that.
Sure, there's a road that heads kind of up around the curve of the beach that you were on, almost like a weird beach highway.
Sweet, let's go.
You weren't. That's on, I guess, to your east. Is that road? You're on in some woods, kind of on the edge of that. And these are flat woods. I don't know if you've ever been in Maryland. The Chesapeake Bay, if you've ever gone down towards Ocean City or anything. It's that kind of woods. It's very flat, marshy beach woods. There's big trees and everything, and it gets pretty tangled, but it's
not mountainous.
It's not mountainous. You're kind of you'll be heading towards some foothills that'll turn into some mountains in the distance. Everything's very, very big. Very, very big.
Can I roll to heal?
Roll to what?
Heal my body.
Oh, I thought. Okay, sure. I thought you were talking about your
body. All right, so it's a 3 and a 4.
All right, cool.
That'll do me.
There you go.
You're
So
up next, Ken.
Nazca's healed all up, and you guys are heading back towards the road. That's great. Good for you guys.
Oh, Blade.
What?
What are you doing to us?
Nothing. I'm getting my dice to see what kills you guys. I'm kidding about the killing thing part, but I'm not kidding about getting my dice.
I hear your dice.
Can I?
They're in a bag. Can you hear him in the bag?
I hear your dice a jostle.
Just sounds like
jostle in that bag.
Can you sing the song about Jostens, my class ring provider?
Holy shit.
At least you're still
Fell
around.
into a burning ring of Jostens.
I put on a burning ring from Justin's.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about Brian vomiting.
Just to watch him.
Die.
Relearning, healing, traveling.
Yeah, let me know if I can roll again to heal Hug over there, sir.
What do we see?
Well, if you guys are sort of meandering down, you can. I'd say you're sort of walking for a half an hour, back towards this highway. You're shadowing the highway on the west side. It sort of hugs up the coast. You can see every now and then through some hills or whatever. You'll see off in the distance the bay or the harbor or whatever the water was. You can see it off in the distance, and there's just glints of stuff. Every now and then, there's just glints of just bright white and gold glints off in the distance in the water.
Ooh.
But it's standard walking through the desert day. You see giant bugs and giant ant colonies. Everything is yellow.
Anything look easy to kill? Like German Shepherd size to us bugs?
No, if you saw a kangaroo rat, it would probably be capybara sized.
All right.
Or Great Dane sized. So,
is there anything that size?
You want to stay away from things like scorpions or snakes.
Nothing mammalian
or
yet.
Sea spiders. You haven't really seen anything. But I haven't finished rolling.
I'm looking for small shit I can just turn into a creepy ass familiar.
Oh,
Sure.
that's fun.
I just want to scout. I want a little furry scout with a neck hanging open where it kills it. Sorry if that bums anybody out. I don't know if any of you.
No, that sounds really cool, Dan.
It's all right.
I mean, you're all down with it.
Blaine's rolling and looking in books.
Me having a Great Dane with its
scared.
throat slit open. That sounds pretty awesome to everybody, I'm sure.
How's your PT Cruiser, Ken?
Hey,
I love your PT Cruiser. It's awesome.
It is a pile of shit.
Really? You've had it for like 90 years, right?
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible mistake. I regret it every second.
It's a mistake all the way to the bank. Every second like a fox. Am I doing this right?
I cried in a PT Cruiser on the way to a gig once.
Please
Oh my
elaborate.
God, no, don't.
Explain.
I don't think you need to.
I'm never going to come then. If I don't hear the rest of the story.
Well,
I rented one.
I don't think that was the
Oh.
point of the story.
No? Then I misinterpreted everything.
The point of the story is I thought I was gonna die because it was going between casinos.
Because you're
and-
driving a PT Cruiser.
Well, I was in the middle of a huge blizzard in northern Michigan, and I was
Jesus.
doing a bunch of Indian casinos, and there was just no civilization. So
Not
I
a
was driving
powerful vehicle.
a dirt road through a national forest with a foot of snow falling like every 3 seconds, just like piling down. And so I was in this PT Cruiser trying to go really fast, trying to go like
Just to
30,
get
40
out
miles
of
an hour.
there.
Otherwise, it would be too deep for me to keep driving, and there's no gas station for like 20.
Were there
30
other
miles.
cars on the road?
None.
Jesus.
None. Just a single lane street through the woods for like 50, 60 miles. It was terrifying. And then I saw was like a marmot get into a fight with a crow or something, like on the side of the road, and it was like almost as high as the window, and I was like, oh
sure
god.
this
Were you on a
really happened?
vision quest?
That's what it felt like, yeah. That's what a PT Cruiser reminds me of every time I hear him. Like, it is a car where you can feel the snow scraping the floor of it
Oh, yeah.
underneath your feet as you drive
You
through.
might as well not have a car at that point.
No, it's my favorite go kart.
Let's kill stuff.
Yep.
Let's burn.
I'm gonna just
Let's burn the forest.
Hey, Blaine, why don't you make some stuff for us to kill?
Blaine, come on. Lower your standards.
Can I use
Blaine.
my flames and just start this whole forest on fire?
You can.
Well, you know, a fire.
We're becoming
fire
evil out
danger
of,
is
like-
severe.
Smokey says.
When Smokey says, I hear violin.
I screamed
What
at
the
a
fuck?
woman for smoking in Laurel Canyon while driving.
Good for you.
She's fucking flicking her cigarette out the window in Laurel Canyon.
Oh, man.
now?
Yeah.
When everything is made of fucking
When
matchsticks?
A, no one smokes cigarettes anymore, and B, it's a huge drought here. And there's signs every 5 feet says no flames, no
Nice.
smoking in the canyon. So.
Did you yell it out the window of your PT Cruiser?
Yes, I did.
Was she like, that thing's going to burst into flames quicker than that will?
Fuck you, you're driving the PT Cruiser.
Buy a Pinto, you fucking wimp.
Did she even answer you? No. She just
She
frowned?
smiled. She just smiled
Oh, nice.
as I was cursing.
She smiled. That's hilarious.
She didn't know what else to do.
It's all on fire, you guys. Where I'm from, fucking Sonoma County is, being torched right now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's not nice.
No, Blaine just came.
And are we recording?
Oh, yeah.
Yahtzee.
It's I'm waiting for you to.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just checking. I was just thinking about that time I bumped into Huey Lewis coming out of Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, what happened that time?
in Ventura Boulevard?
Yeah.
He didn't see me. I think I feel like I told the story before, but I
flashed
flashed on it today, and it was in a loop in my head.
You
But-
actually bumped into him physically?
Yeah, I walked up. I was walking in, and he was walking out, and he was turning around to say goodbye to people. He's like, hey, I'll see you later. But walking towards me, but looking back, and I just kept walking towards him, going, "That's Huey Lewis. He's wearing a suit, and he's got the giant Huey Lewis head." And he just walks directly into me and turns around. He goes, "Oh, excuse me." And I said, "Excuse me, Huey Lewis."
Did you say that?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. He walked directly into me. I knew it was him. It's like Huey Lewis is walking right into me. I could have gotten out of the way, but then he would have fallen down the escalator, and I would have been the guy that let Huey Lewis die of all those lacerations.
He would have needed a new drug or something at that point.
Oh boy!
Remember when you got your beard stuck in an escalator, Brian?
On television, yeah.
But you remember when we actually shot that?
Oh, yeah. I had diarrhea.
You were so sick.
I did.
Brian was so sick, and they had to physically
fever.
screw his beard into a escalator.
Well, first they had to attach a fake beard, and it took forever in makeup, and I'm sick as a dog, like a fever, couldn't even drive. I used a car service to get to work because I was so sick at home. And I just went, and they didn't let me go. I thought I'd get there, and they'd go, "No, let's not shoot." No, they shot.
Yeah.
And I was there all fucking day. Well, yeah. No, but I mean, I was dying.
Yeah.
Like,
and if your face is like close
and I
to
committed,
the ground,
I showed up, and I was like ghost, like colored.
With a big diarrhea butt.
Anytime they would yell cut to change cameras or change positions, he would get up and run to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking
so your
terrible.
beard got stuck in the thing, though?
Well, that was the plot.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought it really got stuck.
No, actual joke.
No, but so they had to shoot it. They had to put me into this apparatus every time and put my fake beard in and then
and screw it in. So he couldn't get up.
And then I actually wouldn't be able to really move while I'm laying there fucking so
trying to hold
sick.
everything in.
Yeah. Puke too, right? I think I puked in a bucket like I ran and
both ends.
Yeah.
That's how Steve remembers
it. Was
it.
fucking terrible.
I remember it was terrifying.
Were you standing right behind him?
I was, I'm like, I mean, in the whole scene, I'm like standing there going, "Someone help Brian!"
Yeah, well, how does it happen? I mean, what was the story? How do I get my beard?
We're going to get our Christmas photos at the mall, and you won't shave your beard.
Right.
I think it really annoys me.
Yeah.
And then you trip.
I do have a crazy long beard in the thing, yeah. That's right. Okay, I trip.
You trip, and your beard gets stuck in the escalator at the very top.
That was such a fun show. I mean, even that, like, you couldn't really complain because we were fucking laughing and, you know. Yeah. But I was shooting diarrhea at both ends. I wasn't
vomiting diarrhea?
Yeah. It was really terrible.
And now a monster that could not possibly be as terrifying as this story.
No monsters. We're still we're just
we're just
exploring and finding cool shit.
Blaine was looking
up cool shit for us to find.
Yeah.
And he has his finger in a book marking a page.
Tell us about this sweet old school.
The book is called
NES
Dianetics, Brian. And it's a chapter on quitting smoking. I'm kidding.
Cool.
I haven't smoked in years. Anyway, Winter. Am I pronouncing that right? Winter?
It's winter. But
Winter
it's
starts
spelled like winter.
Winter starts to you start to slide like you're on a sand dune. All of a sudden, you start to slide. Whoa! Hey!
Like I got Heelys.
Yeah, like you got some Heelys on, and you start to kind of slide down a little bit, and you can't quite figure out what's going on. And
are we on a hill, or I'm just doing this on level ground?
No, it's kind of on level ground. Yeah,
that's weird.
Just on level ground. And and then he gets stung.
We see him. Whoa!
Wait, what?
He just gets stung.
What's he get stung by?
Bill Blass in exchange for this
Dan.
announcement. For 3 points of damage, there's a huge yellow scorpion tail kind of comes up out of nowhere. It looks like a scorpion tail if you were if you were in a movie where you were shrunk and you had a giant pencil and stuff, you would think, well, look at this giant scorpion tail. But it's
that's not cool.
Yeah.
How tall is it compared to us? It's way bigger than us.
You kind of look over and you just see that he's sliding down a little embankment into it looks like into a crater.
Jesus
and
Christ.
This thing is kind of coming up out of the middle of the crater and just zanging.
Tie off to something.
Yeah, somebody grab him.
I'm gonna try to fly over and grab him.
You're gonna fly over and grab him.
I'm gonna try to tie a rope off to a tree or something.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and fly him out of there.
Something to hang on to.
I'm gonna lick your gut, Steve.
Okay, so you're gonna fly over. I want you to.
Whenever I
can
see
you roll
exposed guts, I have to
roll a
lick 'em.
dexterity check?
Sir.
You must be a parent.
You should see me in Atlantic City.
Passed it,
Oh,
sir.
And can you roll a strength check?
Hey, forget about it.
Also
That
passed
was
it,
the
sir.
thing I saw in Atlantic City when I was there. Guys would have their shorts and then they'd roll their T-shirt up so the gut would just hang out and get tan. And I saw one dude do it, and then I saw 40 dudes do it. But like the
I
first dude
remember
did
that
it.
episode.
Yeah, it was. It happened in Comedians of Comedy. I was like, why is this a thing? And then I walked around with my gut exposed.
Did you
'Cause
really?
that's what I
Yeah,
would
didn't
do.
you say it was the best feeling in the world? Like as soon as you did it.
I think yeah. But that whole East Coast trip, I wound up having a Hitler mustache at one point. Like I kind of lost my mind. I shaved my beard into a Hitler.
You shaved your beard into a Hitler.
I took a full
So you
beard and
shaved
turned
everything.
it into a Hitler. Yeah,
Wow.
Wow, nice.
I've done that a couple of times.
Sure, why wouldn't you?
Usually
I can
on,
think of a reason why.
usually on the,
You're a slash to fashion.
Mustaches. Hitler's
What's
one good
going
idea.
April 21st.
He still
right?
owns that shit, man.
It was the thing before it was the thing.
Not even hipsters can take over that
before-
shit.
Yeah, it wasn't called a Hitler first.
No, it was a chaplain.
Schickelgruber.
It was a chaplain. It was the little tramp.
It's it's good.
Yeah, Schickelgruber.
It
It's
is.
true.
You think I'm making shit up?
Higgins Boys and Schickelgruber.
It's when girls do it, it's the boys from Brazilian.
It was known as an Oliver Hardy for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could go down with a girl with a Hitler.
On her or on you?
If you had one too, it'd be a little Velcro situation.
You get stuck there. Oh man, I'm stuck again. I
Yep.
don't know what's happening.
We're trying to save Steve from dying.
fuck.
Scorpion.
Oh, sorry.
Hitler.
Sorry,
The
guys.
last thing Steve hears before he dies is
Guys.
talking about
Guys.
vaginal Hitler mustaches.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to come up with a Mein Kampf joke.
Well, you still didn't do it.
Have we started?
I passed my strength check and my dex check, sir.
Your strength and your dex.
Yeah, why don't you come up with some great puns about it?
Oh, fuck you, Dan. You saw me eat Arby's. So you zip over and you kind of reach in and grab Winter by the scruff of his winter neck. And your in excess half tee is bunched up around your armpits.
I love
Drags
that.
you away.
Excess kick.
You got stung really badly by a gigantic desert scorpion, and
Okay.
and when you look down, you see that there's some weird, hairy, yellow king
they're
crab
weird.
legs coming out of this. It's like you got pulled away from an antlion.
Just like
So-
sand? Is this
How big
in
is this
sand?
fucking thing?
Yeah.
And
You,
how far away am
you
I?
can't really see it. It's not sarlacc size, that's for sure. But
What color
it's-
are these guys? Are they black?
It's just one of them.
yellow.
right?
Yeah, it's just one. It's like a giant antlion.
But is it yellow?
Yeah, but you're not really sure. You see some legs and a tail every now and then popping out of some stuff. You could get away from it. There's a lot of sand moving down into it. So
Have we
Yeah.
discovered what my frost brand does to yellow? I know it.
No.
It didn't work on blue, right? But it worked on.
It worked great on
and
red.
I imagine
Yeah,
it
it's-
would work all right.
It gave feedback
yellow.
on blue, yeah. But yellow, I would imagine there's a...
I
So
never,
I don't actually see this thing, or I do? I do see.
No,
it.
you
can't
know,
make out its whole body.
the vibe that you're getting is now that Nausicaa is away from it, you should all get away from it.
Oh, okay.
did I manage to tie that rope off?
Well, I'll just help my friends then, and then until
Just
Yeah,
I'm
we're
trying
all
to tie
booking
it
together now, I
I'm concerned that we're going to get sucked into quicksand, and I want to have something.
Let's just keep
secure.
booking and...
All right. All right.
Can you walk? Can Steve walk?
he's
Steve, may
he's
I
only 3
walk?
points
Winter,
down,
can you
right?
walk?
He's only 3 points down, and it's not
Yeah, but
getting worse.
is
or
he
I love
going
that
numb
band.
or something?
No,
Is it poison or no? He's not getting worse. He's not losing
Scorpion.
hit points as he walks.
Let me ask my friend Dice.
Or should I not have asked that?
But Dice, can we cuddle?
No, it feels. It feels like you got stung in the side by a pound of bees.
Weird.
Pound of beef. That sounds awesome.
How have we never noticed it?
Wasn't that the guy
that
from
prop
Dawson's
beef?
Creek?
Remember
Oh,
that
that's
woman?
James
Oh, yeah.
Drippy.
Prop meat.
This that prop meat.
Did you know there's a drawing of Brian on the back of the screen?
Oh yeah,
On whose?
first edition screen's got a Brian Posehn wizard.
Oh, wow.
Fucking looks just like Brian.
Well, I'm becoming that guy. Yeah, I didn't look like that 10 years
But I've been
Oh, but
looking
he's
at
a
I've been
young
looking
and
at that this
virile
whole
wizard.
time and just noticed it looked like
Right.
it looks exactly like you.
As you hanging out with Brendan Walsh, and there's Kyle Kinane.
The beard.
If you guys could see this in the podcast world, you'd go, "Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard."
Just look at
Based
the
on
back
that
of your
visual.
DM screens.
just first edition DM screen. It's on Google, nerds. Get it together.
I'm going from
There's
Nordic
Rory
professor
Scovel.
to wizard just each day.
That's a good thing.
Nordic professor was a good look for a while, but not anymore.
I'm gonna tell us how we're driving because I'm gonna try to cast a healing on this nerd that I'm holding, but
Yeah, if you want to give him a shot, it's there's a big nasty sting in his side
Yeah.
where he joined the police.
I
and
rolled a
was
3.
fired to bring in Andy Summers. That's right. I've made your abdominal wound out to be Henry Padovani.
Well, I rolled a 3, so
All right. Hey, well, that was nice.
you get 3.
Closes it up.
But we'll see about the poison part, right?
Let's get away from this thing then.
Let's break real quick. Unbreak.
My heart.
What?
Unbreak my heart.
free.
All right, let's jump in.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Do we
Are
feel
we
like
back?
we could attack this guy without falling in his pit yet? Is he following us out of his trap?
You feel-
I think Blaine was advising us against that. That's what I got.
Yeah, this isn't. You feel like.
Class?
This isn't a thing we're going to win, right?
Yeah, this is.
Was this a crater that we could have easily seen and avoided, or did it just kind of
No, you
create itself
You
while
were
we were
walking
walking?
along and you hit some loose sand, and all of a sudden you were walking down a little incline. So it's basically a little warning to keep an eye on the fact that you're in an ecosystem of weird stuff that you don't
Keep
understand.
an eye out for craters,
Yeah,
guys.
you're in a weird desert
Yeah, let's maybe
environment.
follow the road close as opposed to distance. Maybe less monsters.
Okay.
I don't know.
Less monsters.
Nausicaa, I think, is spoiling for a fight. I think she wanted to go back and fight.
Look,
dude.
is there anywhere we can go where we don't get attacked by something?
No.
That's the world of D&D.
Really is.
It's a treacherous road.
While you guys are doing your Elmer Fudd impressions,
Very treacherous.
you notice that there's some, not really contrails, but there's some activity up in the sky.
Jesus Christ.
And you look up and you see a formation of the typical 3 formation of birds.
Do they look like they're honing in on us?
No, they just look like they're making a flyby. They're very high. It's 3 yellow birds. Just,
Let's take some cover.
Thank
for a
goodness
minute.
for all this tree cover that hides us from them.
Let's get right under some trees and make sure.
yeah, and put on some blue clothing or something.
Wait that shit out.
Yellow birds.
Yeah, yellow birds.
Up high in banana tree.
Are they being ridden by sheriffs?
You sit all
it those
alone
birds?
like
You can't really see.
But it's
They're
those birds.
They're up there. Yes. But they're very high. You can't.
Let
see
your
it.
lady friend leave the nest again.
Fucking birds. Fucking bird cops.
We are all 80 years
Fucking-
old.
Yep.
I didn't catch that one.
Yellow bird.
Oh. So what's happening? What are you guys doing?
Oh, you know. Walking around.
Heading towards that
I'm gonna
blackness.
take a nap.
You're heading into
Rub one
the.
out.
You're headed
Heading
into
along the road towards
Finish
the
the nap.
blackness.
along the road towards the blackness. So you would probably be. Let's pretend that there's a map on this thing behind me.
Okay.
You're walking. The road kind of goes up that way.
Mm-hmm.
You're on this side into some
Yeah.
woods.
Right. Okay.
Over here, is some,
Continue.
Over here are some mountains.
Wait, over where?
Over there.
Okay,
someplace.
perfect.
By that
Yeah.
phone.
Here, let me not write this down for you.
Okay.
So you're you're hugging.
Just
into-
pretend it's a giant penis.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
One of those 3 dick birds.
Where are the balls in the dick?
Are wish there was some way to actually draw this guy for you guys.
Draw it slowly. Draw it real slow.
No. Stop it.
You're kind of right here. There's some. You're in.
You're check it out, Blaine.
Woods here.
Here it comes.
We got a whiteboard,
Oh my
a real
God, a
whiteboard.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't want to actually draw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting Earwolf and allowing us to buy
Do
whiteboards
some art.
for podcasts.
Do some art.
Draw a dick. Put people in it. It's
Place
like
it
a map.
down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read what's on here. What am I thinking in rap battle? Here's the road. It goes like that.
That's a real comedy bang bang.
Here's the road. Here's maybe the coastline right there.
Yeah.
That's the ocean out there. See some water. There's some nice water.
Some nice water.
Here's the if you go back that way, that's towards the beach community that you burned a hut down for no reason.
Right.
Cool.
You sort of dotted off this way, and you're into these woods right here, and maybe right here there's a little giant antlion action. You're still in a giant ecosystem that's sort of near a beach. You're coming up on some hills, and in the distance they will turn into mountains, which will turn into the shadow mountains in the back.
Well, I had a
But
terrible
if you
idea.
look that way out into the water, you can see glints of things off in the distance, and that's it. And right now there are birds sort of in the sky over you, maybe out that way.
I feel like Blaine's really trying to tempt us to go across the water.
How?
He keeps saying we see things across the water.
Well, you're not sure what you
That's
see.
probably boats patrolling, I'm guessing.
Here's the other
I
thing.
like shiny
Anytime you're in one of these colored lands and you see a color, even a light or a flash that's not that color, you notice it. If you were in the blue lands and you saw a golden silver flash in the distance, you go, wow, that's not blue. If you were in the green lands and you saw a blue flash, it would be, wow, there's a blue thing over there.
Got it.
So these things stand out to you a little bit.
Are there any vehicles on the road?
There's a shitload of Priuses. They're all waiting to park at Trader Joe's. It's school just let out, so it's a bunch of Facebook
Any
moms.
merchanty commercial type vehicles?
No, there are a couple of taco trucks, and there's also the Koji truck, but that's it.
Oh, nice.
Like a taco.
Because I have a bag.
Have you had a
full-
Koji taco? Woo! I don't know what that means.
I want a taco.
It
real
used to
bad.
be called a Danny Thomas. That's when a guy in a taco truck shits on your chest.
Chopped liver on tongue.
Yuck.
What
That's
if
what it is at Cantor's.
The Danny Thomas.
Danny Thomas is chopped liver on tongue.
Chopped liver on tongue.
And
Wow.
they know what a real Danny Thomas is, right?
Yeah.
it?
But they couldn't put shit on the menu.
Continue.
They probably want.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so here was my idea.
Here's your idea.
We could try to, because we're going into mountains and we're at a crossroads of ecosystems, we could try to hitch a ride with somebody up this road.
Okay.
Either you don't like the sound of this because
Well,
they're murdery.
Yeah, nothing's worked out for us. Anytime we've reached out to any of the locals in any of these colors, nobody's been nice. We've all wound up having to murder them.
You've noticed a pattern. Whenever you try to interact with giants, they appear amused, and then they laugh and roll their eyes and
then they
try to kill you.
Yeah.
What if we sneak on the
Without
back of the
fail.
vehicle, though?
Well, yeah, that's right. But as far
Like-
as
like, when
appealing to anybody,
When
that's
he's got a
not
fly
gonna
spell, does both of you have the
happen.
fly spell?
No, I just had
I
the rug.
Oh, no fly spell.
No fly spell.
We don't have the rug anymore.
someone's got a
Winter
fly
has
spell.
spider climb.
Oh, maybe you had a potion. You
Why
drank
don't
a
you
potion
just
that was a fly
just
potion.
deal with your
ball.
baldness.
Because I could try to lift one person and then we could try to climb.
Yeah, no,
on
we only
them.
had the rug to fly around.
Alright.
There's some rolling going on over there.
No, I'm just
What you rolling?
flexing my wrist.
Hey, what you rolling?
Just rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rolling, rawhide, Just rolling stuff.
Let him roll.
So you guys get away from this antlion thing. You notice there's some
that's good.
Some yellow things floating up in the sky.
Keep following that road up towards the mountains.
Something flies by so low and unexpected that that it kind of shocks you, and you all turn and you hit the ground.
Oh, fuck.
And it's this is a big blue bird.
Just a blue.
Big blue bird. Flies low but very fast. Maybe a dozen yards over the tops of these desert trees.
Is there a blue dick mounted on the bluebird, or no? Is it like one of the yellow ones, a cop, or no?
No, well, you can't really tell what it was. You were already looking up there because
blur of blue.
Yeah. It's a giant blur of blue. It was very, very low, and it just went by you unexpectedly while you were looking in a different direction.
In the Yellow Lands?
I fly up and I say, "Hey, come here, man."
Are you going to do that?
Is it the Bluebird of Happiness from Song of the South?
He said with affection. No, but you know what? I'm going to get in a position to try to attack it at close range when it flies by.
So you
blue bird here,
right?
So you fly up above the treetops, right?
Sure.
Are we near blue?
No.
No, we're nowhere near. You haven't been in blue in a long time.
We haven't seen blue
I know
since
that.
You haven't been in blue since you stepped on the that telepad
Stupid.
underground.
Right.
Oh, right.
And even then, we were so far underground, it wasn't even that blue anymore. It was more like just dark. Yeah, I'm going to just try to get...
Did we deal with the blues yet?
Yeah. That's where we went underground.
We did red, blue.
That's where the Eder cap was, in the cave.
Red, blue, and yellow.
It's hard to keep track of all the colors.
So,
Roy G. Biv will help you out here.
I killed a bluish giant just to watch him die.
Funny, it didn't look bluish.
It's bluish New Year.
Is it?
That was yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Blaine!
Whatever.
What? Who? Huh?
Let's attack this bird.
Oh, sorry. How long was that
Let's see
out?
what this bird's up for.
Oh my God! I looked at you know better than I do.
So Nausicaa pops above the treetop level of the yellow desert vegetation, and sees this giant blue bird zipping off into the distance.
Zippity doo-dying off.
It's moving pretty quick. It doesn't. It's obviously got the blessing of the birds that you can see above it, the yellow birds, or because they would be attacking it, you assume.
Man, they're in cahoots.
Does it look like it saw us, or it's coming back for us? Or is it just passing by?
It dove to fuck with us, right?
This is all too much for me to take.
Did it buzz us?
It didn't look like it was coming at you, but it did go over top really slow.
Okay, never mind.
Dan, what are you? Sorry, Nausicaa, what are you?
Slow or fast? I thought it dove at us.
No,
it slowed down to check us out.
No, it just sort of out of nowhere came across the tops of the trees.
All right, so Blaine, here's my...
You remember when you were in San Francisco and Fleet Week was going on? You would be hanging out.
What? No.
Fleet Week when you.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Shore leave, man.
Yeah.
Bunch of sailors.
Remember that day you got a lot of.
I'm not kidding. And stop calling him shore leave. You remember how during Fleet Week you would be hanging out on the street and all of a sudden some fighter planes would go over and you'd go, "What the Jesus? Whoa, pee!" Right. And they would come out of nowhere. That's kind of what happened.
Okay.
Just out of nowhere, there's this bird goes over top. It scares the shit out of you.
Did we pee?
Yeah, you pee a little. Y'all pee a little. It's great.
We all pee a little sometimes.
Yeah. And it's immediately gone because it's very hot and you're in a desert. Anyway, so Nausicaa pops your head up there and you see that blue bird disappear off into the distance. And what are you doing?
Where is it flying? Which direction? Towards the dark?
Yeah,
it looks like it might have come in from offshore and it's heading sort of due west. Not towards the mountains, but not up the coast.
Okay, does it look like it's heading up towards the yellowbirds at all?
No, it just sort of keeps cruising along. It looks like it makes a slow, nice, gradual curve.
I'm going to watch where it goes.
Okay.
Come out to the coast.
We'll have a few laughs.
Oh,
I don't think Steve was around when Sark used to do that. No, Sark used to do it
Endless
terrible.
attempts at Bruce Willis impressions.
Yeah, I don't know whose dice is
Fucking
this
the
yours,
worst.
Brian?
That might be. No, mine don't.
No one can do it. Can you do it? No one can do a Bruce Willis.
Come out to the coast, John.
Hold on, I can do it. I can do it. Fantastic, Bruce Willis. Are you ready? Here, let me get into character.
Here we go.
Spock, it's me, Bruce Willis.
Oh my God.
While you're sort of floating above the treetops, another you don't even hear it happen. Another bird comes up behind you and just goes past you so fast, and it does. Let's just see how much
Really?
it does.
Fuck, we're getting
Yeah.
strafed.
It
Really
does-
in my butthole?
Yeah, it flies past you. It might have seen you. It might not have seen you. The turbulence of the wake that drives you into the trees does 6 points of damage.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, you get kind of tangled up in blue on that one.
Let's hide.
And this, it's another bird that zips past the treetops, just following the bird in front of it.
So I'm going to go back down.
What on earth?
Yeah, you're down already. You were horribly hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to let these guys know there's a heavy bird traffic all of a sudden.
All right, well,
Why are they blue?
can we hide in the trees?
Yeah,
Can we
I
do
mean, let's
something?
Yes,
take some
hiding
cover.
and wondering why they're blue.
Take cover.
I would try to move a little bit because
Oh, this
totally
asshole was
spotted
blue
us.
too?
Yeah, both blue.
Yeah, let's try to
Let's run for a while
Run
till we
in
look for a good cover.
What?
Fabian, I'm Fabian. Stop at that mongoloid voice. That's Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. When he's making fun of a little French girl, calling her a mongoloid, a retard.
Jesus Christ.
Fabian, stop that. I hate you when you do that mongoloid voice.
I don't even remember that part of the movie.
It's after the fight, and he's in the shower.
Okay.
Is that the
Weird thing to remember.
He calls her a retard, and she goes, "I'm not a retard."
Oh, yeah.
Fabian.
All right.
Look it up. Look it up.
Where?
Pulp Fiction.
I pray to
YouTube's-
Zim Greta to show us the nearest Pulp Fiction screening, maybe at a second-run theater.
All right, as you're sort of settling down to the ground and figuring out what happened, you're pretty bruised and fucked up. Another bird zips over the top of the
Oh my God,
trees.
these fucking birds.
And if you step out into a clearing,
No.
No.
We're not doing that.
well, not a clearing, but if there's a point, a hug,
Yeah.
when you can sort of get behind a tree and see these three birds fly up off into the distance out over the ocean. If you've ever seen planes on military maneuvers where
Yeah.
they're just sort of like cruising along and all of a sudden you see three planes go out over the water, that's what
Yeah.
you see.
Okay.
But every now and then they're mostly soaring, but every now and then there'll be some flapping. And you also in the sky see two more groups of yellow birds, three birds in each group.
Groups of three, yeah.
And they're flying.
Except the entire army, maybe.
Yeah, they're
Force
flying down the coast from
Are we
the north.
international criminals at
guess
this
so.
point? Like, are we just...
What did we do that was so bad?
We said hello.
Killed
and-
everything.
That's what the weird part is. They're so hostile, and yet we kill one of them, and they send fucking
I know.
Interpol after us.
Fucking assholes.
They're like
Let's kill more.
Republicans.
Let's hide first, though.
All right, so you guys are getting in the. What are you doing?
Crying.
Well, using the trees for cover, I would guess. No?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
As much as we can.
Crying.
No, real good. We're using them real good.
I mean, we can't attack. Can we dig a hole
Anything
to
plug
China?
everybody?
See the what?
Anything to plug this week? No. Shows?
I'm at Clarkson University in upstate New York on Saturday. If anyone already goes to that school,
Keep going there. Cool.
I'd like to say it's my 10th wedding anniversary tonight.
Oh,
No, it isn't.
congratulations.
Totally
10 years.
10 year anniversary
Tonight?
tonight.
Why the fuck did you come here?
Because we can't play next week because I'm having a colonoscopy.
Well, dude, we would have figured something else out.
Nah,
I'm sorry, man.
That's all right.
Happy anniversary, Vera.
You're
It's
cooler
okay.
than my wife, Vera.
I'm married
Thanks,
to
Vera.
I'm married to a woman who is letting me play Dungeons and Dragons on our 10th
round of
wedding.
applause for
Jesus
Vera,
Christ.
everybody. Round of applause.
Wow.
It is the dice anniversary.
It is.
10,
Hey,
right?
Holy shit!
hickory dickory marital sex.
Let's finish so he can go home and. Never mind.
And what, Brian?
Hacky joke. All right. So you go to Paris, France.
You go to Paris, France. So, you're trying to hide. When you do, how are you hiding? Just what do you
Like
Bushes. And,
hugging
Yeah,
a
like for
tree,
cover, yeah.
basically, yeah.
unless there's a cave around or something.
Caves are the best.
I know of a crater a few yards
No,
back.
no.
No.
Staying
Are you
close to the
gonna-
trees
Winter.
and looking for anything else, yeah.
Staying close to the trees.
say that?
Yep. I'm in Seattle on Thursday. At the Neptune. Fucking beautiful place.
Neptune's awesome.
Yeah, man. I've
Awesome
been there a
Neptune.
couple of times. I
You got
did
Derek Sheen with you?
I did the fartest there. My special 3 years ago, I shot there. Yeah, Derek Sheen. And then he and I are going to be in Spokane at the Knitting Factory this Friday. What's that date? 18th. And then I'm taking my son to his first concert on the 19th. Fucking Weird Al.
Perfect.
Yeah, can't wait.
Lucky.
Cannot wait.
Has he met Weird Al yet?
I've never seen. Well, no, he hasn't. He's gotten books. He knows Daddy knows them, and there's we get Christmas cards from, which is the fucking coolest thing that ever happened to me. Pretty much, get a Christmas card from Weird Al. But yeah, no, my son hasn't met him yet, and it's his first concert, and I've never seen him live. I don't know why. I just never did. Did he tour
It's amazing.
way back in the day though?
I think
He
so.
always toured.
No, I think
Not in the 80s. I feel like maybe he started. I wonder when he started, but
well, no, now it's a huge
Now it's a
fucking
big thing,
theatrical
right?
event. Yeah.
like he has probably more costume changes than Rob Halford.
Thanks, Johnny Carson.
Rob Halford.
Halford. Because he's like the Cher of Judas Priest.
Have you ever seen Judas Priest live now? Well, maybe I don't remember in high school if it's true, but when I see them now, he has about 9 different jacket changes. He has
All made
these
by
big
Bob
leather
Mackie.
coats with diamonds and
Evening wear.
rust.
What is he, Liberace?
Diamonds and no, it was a song. that
Wish
they
my
covered.
brother George were here.
Is that your Rob Halford?
Yes.
I love you.
That's Liberace.
Continue.
I thought we were wrapping it up. It sounded like we were wrapping it up.
No, but I was just because we're getting close to the end, and I thought I could.
Okay. Oh, well, we're number 1. Okay, cool.
We're at an hour,
So
so we should wrap it up.
So you guys are scrambling to hide in some yellow oceanside woods. There's a couple of squadrons of yellow birds flying above you. 3
At least 9.
3 blue birds have flown directly over top.
Jeez.
And I guess we're gonna leave it at that. You guys are
bird
scrambling to
war?
hide,
Yeah, it sounds like Bird War next
and
week.
and you've got a bad feeling about this, by the way.
Oh man,
Yeah.
do I feel like I'm getting too old for this shit? Yes, no, maybe so.
You know what? You'll be back.
Anybody else? Steve, got anything you want to plug?
I do not.
All right. See you in 2 minutes. I mean, next week.
Oh, hey, I'm going to be at Largo on the 20th with Patton.
Oh, nice. Is that one of his his Patented Friends, or what's the show?
I think it's Patented Friends.
Oh, okay.
And the 19th is my birthday. I will be 29 years old.
Wow. Again?
Mm-hmm. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com